Hello and welcome to the first edition of Titan Talk. I'm Patrick McCormack, joined by Holy Trinity Athletic Director Chris Hardardt. Chris, thanks for coming on. How you doing?
I'm great, Pat. How you doing?
Good. This is a great opportunity. Thank you for reaching out. It's going to be great talking to you, some of the other Holy Trinity coaches, some of the alumni, and some of the current student athletes to see what they're doing, the great accomplishments they have during their career and continue doing, and just talk to the coaches and see how they're doing during this time.
You got it, Pat. Hey, we're super proud of what you've accomplished, over at Malloy College and all the great work you're doing over there and all the great work you continue to do, helping us out as much as you can. So thanks a lot. Thanks for everything.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. So getting into sports now, how has this time been for you? And what was your reaction to the season's ending? Or not ending, but being postponed?
Well, at first it was a little bit of shock and really it was an unknown. We didn't know what was going to happen. And, we were kind of like day by day we were taking it, and we still are taking it day by day. But when it first happened and school was first closed or postponed, it's funny. We actually first started out with saying that we keep sports going for a while. And then, then we realized, how important this was and how serious this was. And so, it was a day-to-day process. And it was shocking in the beginning, but then, now you just have to be patient. You have to be patient and do it, stay at home, and flatten the curve, like they say, and hopefully we can get back.
Now, this time has been an adjustment for all of us. I've been working from home. You've been working from home. How has that transition been for you, going from working in the office to working at home?
We've been trying to keep, together with Jackie Lombardi, who is our awesome director of admissions and director of public relations. I've been trying to work hand in hand with her to get some stuff out there on our social media pages, like this we're doing right now. To keep our kids involved in our program and keep the future kids involved in the program. See what we're all about. We just put up a pretty good thing today on our website. Meet our varsity coaches, which was a really nice thing that we put together. And and then also I've been on several, as everybody else has, been on several Zoom calls with the athletic directors in our league, with the state associations, just trying to troubleshoot what the next step is going to be. If we do come back this year, what is the season going to look like? We hope we do. We're still holding out hope that there's a possibility that we can come back and have our kids compete in some way, shape, or form. But even looking at the summer, what we have to do, what we're going to be able to do in the summer, and then all actually into next fall. Some conversations about the fall have also taken place. Also, we just don't know. It's just a waiting game.
And I'm sure for some of those spring athletes, especially the seniors, you're looking at to get on the baseball diamond or lacrosse fields or run track. I mean, running 3 seasons at track at Holy Trinity, I know the spring season was one of my favorites. But do you have a message for any of those student athletes who are just waiting to get back onto the field of competition?
Well, just stay ready. Stay ready, because we're gonna do everything in our power to get them back out there if possible. I know how hard they work. It's one of the things I miss every day. I think. And I miss every day just literally walking out onto the field or walking out of my office into the gym and watching our kids compete, even in practice, and watching our great coaches do, work with our kids. That's the biggest thing I miss every day. And I know they miss the same thing. I know they're missing it. They miss the competition. They work so hard. We had, baseball had started, softball had started, track had started. And I watched these kids, especially the seniors, like you said, who have spent all their career getting ready for their senior year. It's definitely a hard thing for them to deal with, and it's hard for us as the coaches and administrators also to watch them go through this. But there's light at the end of the tunnel for them. I mean, and hopefully. We can get back. And if we do, we're going to have something for them. I can promise you that.
The nice part about the Holy Trinity community is you see on social media, it's a community of hope. People are sending messages out to the first responders. They're putting videos together saying connected. What does that say about the Holy Trinity community to you, seeing the student athletes and the coaches putting out these great videos on social media?
Well, you said it, Pat. They're tough. They're resilient. Our kids, watching through the years, my 21 years I've been at Trinity, watching how tough our teams were, how when they got knocked down, they got right back up. And I don't, doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me at all that our community has come together in so many different ways and countless different ways that you can look on our social media pages and our website and all the great things that are people in our school currently and also our alumni, and all those all the first responders that we have and all the medical people that are in the medical field on the front line fighting the coronavirus. It's great to see the Titan spirit alive in those people.
And going back on that, the first responders, the Trinity alum in the medical field, Holy Trinity's been doing a good job on their social media posting videos of those in the medical field, especially doing their work outside of graduation. As the athletic director, what does it mean to you seeing some of those student athletes work on the front lines and helping people fighting the coronavirus?
Well, there's a lot of pride, Pat. A lot of pride, just a lot of pride watching these kids grow into adults, into tremendous, making tremendous contributions to our society in all different fields. But right now, those people, they're doing such a great job and such an unbelievable job on the front line every single day, putting themselves in harm's way to help flatten this curve and help defeat the coronavirus so we can all get back to our normal lives.
Now we'll end on a different note. You guys finished the fall and winter seasons. What are some of the highlights of those fall winter seasons you guys had at Holy Trinity?
Pat, like I said before, the most important thing for me is to watch our kids compete every day. To go through I'm proud of every single one of our teams. And, whether they win, lose, doesn't matter to me. They go out there and they represent Holy Trinity in the best way they can. And that's what I miss the most. I mean, some of it's, there's always been great success at Holy Trinity. There's always been, because we do things the right way and the kids and the coaches do the things the right way. And success is going to come, and we had a lot of success so far this year. And I was looking forward to the spring. Our basketball teams, both our boys and girls basketball teams, had great seasons. We hosted the New York State Wrestling Tournament, and we had a state champion this year in Brian Holder. Our track, as you know, you're an alumni of our track program. You know how strong that is. To name each individual sport is really, really hard. And but to say that I'm proud of everybody, that's to be a Titan is a very special thing. And I think the kids really, they really believe that. And like we say, once a Titan, always a Titan. So, and the same thing goes for the class of 2020.
Yeah, that's true. And Holy Trinity has given me great hope during that time. My family, we got in the basement, watched the Easter Mass, which was nice. But Chris, thank you for joining me for this first episode. It was great talking to you and talking about the great things Holy Trinity has done and will continue to do. And I look forward to talking to some of the alumni, student athletes, and coaches for future episodes of Titan Talk.
You got it, Pat. Thanks again for all you're doing for us. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one.